Hi there, my name is Adam. I studied computer science with games development with industrial experience at the University of Hull and graduated about 6.5 years ago to then set up a company with two of my fellow classmates called BetaJester, which we've now been running for about 6.5 years. So in terms of my course, the way that I began it went into that was I wasn't sure quite what I wanted to do. Very fortunate to have a talk given by one of the teachers and stuff who said, do the thing that you like doing, not the thing that you're good at. Which kind of left me thinking about, do I actually enjoy chemistry? And the question was, no. I didn't enjoy it. I was good at it, but it's not something that I was like really passionate about. And so I didn't really know at that time what I was particularly passionate about. So and this is true, I Googled what course should I do at university and came up with some survey quiz site available at the time and filled in all the answers, and it came back and said, oh, you should be a software engineer. And I was like, I don't know what that is, I'm not particularly interested. But related to that was computer science. And I was like, I don't know what that is. And I read into it and it was like, learn about computers, learn how to program, learn all this kind of side of things. I thought this sounded really interesting. I'd like the idea of programming, I just never delved into it. So I just started applying for that, sort of on the whim of a website. And then as the process went on, I studied for that and all that kind of thing. It came to sort of the day that I got my grades and found out that I ended up missing out on my first choice and second choice university by about 9 marks in one paper that I'd taken, 4 months previously. And it was the year when the fees changed the following year. So everywhere was like, nope, there's no chance, no spaces, nothing. So I went straight into clearing, spent the whole day ringing places up and down the country, lined up a bunch of places. I was really adamant that I wanted to go to the place and experience what it'd be like to be there before I selected somewhere to go. So I spent the next 3 days, I traveled, in 3 days I'm from Birmingham, I traveled over to Swansea, so all the way that way, went down to Kent and then went all the way up to Hull, just to experience what the campus life would be like. And it was only when I went to Hull that I was like, actually, you know what, I quite like this. And while I was there, they talked about the fact they had a history of doing games development. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I loved video games, but I thought it was hyper competitive, so I'd never really considered it. So I applied there to do computer science, got in. And it was only really having been there and started taking part in the course that I realized that game development was something that was accessible to me, that it wasn't this far-flung, hyper-competitive, terrifying, like you have to be the absolute elite to be in. It was just, if you've got a passion for making video games and you like video games and it's something that you're interested in, then it was an option. And so I sort of changed my course while I was there to computer science with games development.